Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Generally when I review series, I review the series as a whole. But today I'm going to do one of my favourites growing up, which is Lexx. And I'm going to do it episode by episode, only because only for the first season, due to there only being four episodes, and they were basically like mini movies, so they were about an hour and a half a piece. So today I'll be reviewing Lexx, Season 1, Episode 1. Okay, so to start off with, the series was released on the 18th of April 1997, and the last episode for Season 1 was released September the 11th, 1997. So, the program creator was Paul Donovan, and he co-wrote the Lexx series with, sorry, I can't remember the names. We've got Lexx Gigoroff, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, and Jeffrey Hertzfeld. And I'm just going to go over the main actors, the crew. So we have Michael Manus, who plays Kai, or Mick Manus, sorry. For the first season, we have Eva Habermann. She plays Zeph in both season 1 and 2. We have Brian Downey, who plays Stanley Tweedle. And then we have Jeff, who also helped write it. He plays Robot Head. And then we had Lex's voice was played by Tom Galliant. And then also a honourable villain mention, obviously, because the villain in this season is his divine shadow, which in this season is played by, there it is, Walter Baldwin. So good on you. And a little honourable mention to Baron Botswick, who plays Thoden in the first episode, and also unfortunately dies. Sorry for the spoiler. Anyway, so this specific episode introduces us to these main characters. So Stanley Tweedle is an idiot, and Zeph is meant to be a love slave, and Kai is an assassin, but originally a Brunnen G. Yeah, Brunnen. Yeah. So that was his people, obviously, before the Shadow took him. And obviously there's a whole prophecy and everything. I won't spoil it for you for people that haven't watched it. Obviously the avid sci-fi buffs will all know what I'm going on about, the ones that have watched it. What can I say? I practically grew up watching Lexx. I loved it. It was my secret pleasure, along with Farscape on the Sci Fi Channel. Obviously all of them are about an hour and a half long, so this episode specifically is classed as science fiction. We all know that's not completely the case. It's a mixture of dark fantasy and comedy and porn, and so it is contrary to what a lot of people think and everything. Everyone goes, oh, that is sci-fi. Well, you can't just generalize it like that. Every episode has something a little bit different about it. So this episode itself is quite funny, and a bit dark, and a bit, just, I don't know, just something about it. So which makes it a little bit more than just sci-fi. They have not multitude like we do every day, filming locations. They mostly filmed in Canada, the UK, and Germany. Germany also explains why some of those scenes came up. You know what I'm talking about. Basically, it's based around this ship, Lexx, which is a bio-engineered ship. It's a wingless dragonfly that can float through space, which is meant to be like a planet destroyer. So, and it's really I think it's quite well designed, and I thought it was really well done. I really enjoyed it, especially for the 1990s. It was very entertaining and really good to watch. And my schoolgirl crush of Kai, what can I say? And every guy's crush of Zeph, though, to be fair. Anyway, also honourable mention to the song as well. The Brunnen G song. Obviously, if all of you heard of it, no, I'm not going to sing it. But it was sung by. It took me a little while to find this, but it was sung by Cam Hawkins, Marty Simmons, and Stan Mazener. Well done. I really enjoyed it. Really well done. It was a really good song. So, and it takes. I watched the first episode again the other day, and I still can't get it out of my head. So I just can't stop singing it. But yeah, no, I think as a whole it was really well done, really well thought out, and really well paced for the first episode. Um, I really enjoyed it, and I think that they did quite well, especially for the 1990s. Obviously, you can definitely tell it is kind of got the B-rate movie feelish to it, but it was a B-rate movie I really enjoyed, and I'm really glad. I don't see why they don't do it these days, the series, but practically like a film. So four episodes. That's all the first season is, and this episode was about an hour and a half long, depending on which version you see. It's called "I Worship His Divine Shadow," by the way. But I really, really enjoyed it. It was brilliant. I can't really. Obviously, there are some bits and everything, but as a whole, I think it's a really good series. I think it's a really good. I'm just going to call it a film because that's what it is. So the first episode is a film, and I would definitely encourage to watch it. So hopefully I will get back to you for the next review for the next episode soon. But I hope you enjoyed the review, and I really do hope you get to sit down and watch it. It's on YouTube, so please stream it. If you have any queries or questions, or want to know more about the film slash program, then please let me know. So, Geek Legion of Doom, I give this a 8 out of 10 because I enjoyed it that much. So I really hope you enjoy it. Geek out.